Okay, minabalik kita digdi sa programa ta digdi sa Inside Bicol sa GNN and ang sa uyang bisita sarong tunay na Bicolano. You've heard before that ang mother niya is really from Bicol, from Camarines Sur, no? And I'm so glad that tinaan kita ng opportunity to more about him and of course about his present involvement here in the academy. So siguro we'll ask him also about tell us, a lot of people when they talk about Ayala, the thing that comes to their mind is the one in Makati.
Yes.
They go shopping, but it appears that Ayala has also several programs that you're pursuing. And right now, I understand that Ayala is in education. Tell us about these directions that Ayala, and then so far, what are some of the involvements of Ayala with the academy?
Okay. Fred, Ayala Corp decided to start Ayala Education because we saw that there is so much demand for Filipino talent, not just for IT BPO, but in banking, in telco, in retail, in tourism, right? There is such a demand for Filipino talent. Yet at the same time, we saw that there is a skills mismatch, where industry would like our graduates to have more skills than they currently have. And we realized that we were in a unique position because of all, Globe in telecom, our BPO companies, BPI in banking, Ayala Land and Property, that we actually are able to work with our partners in academia to say, this is what the employers would like. Can we integrate that into the curriculum? So the approach of Ayala Education really has just a few components. What we have done with our partners, and our partners in Manila have been Jose Rizal University, Emilio Aguinaldo College, University of Iloilo, and most recently Arellano University, basically have been able to partner with them and put together a program called Professional Employment Program, or called PEP. That's at the end of college, to help them become more employable. And also we're working in senior high school now, so that after grade 12, they're more employable. What is the approach to make them more employable? I think the first component is we partner with the employers to say, tell us who you need to hire. Let us observe your high performers. Let's partner to reverse engineer the curriculum so that they're learning what you want them to learn. The second thing we do, Fred, is we use a very much a learning by doing approach, where the students are processing bank loans, they are leading IT teams, so they're actually already practicing the work. The third thing that we do is English immersion. Because of our BPO expertise, we have a lot of experience in really training students to be globally competitive in their English in a very short period of time. The last two things that we do is we really use technology to create job simulators it's like a flight simulator but for jobs, so that you may be a bank teller, right, who is dealing with an angry client. How do you solve that? And they practice doing that. The last thing that we do is we really place a big emphasis on the soft values, right, which is accountability, teamwork, hard work, self-confidence. That's what we then put all of that together with the solid academic foundation of our university partners.
Okay, so that would put a lot of advantage for those partners university, for those graduating students, because immediately they will have this opportunity to have the job, and also they will know where the opportunity, where the openings. I think that would be an edge really with some of your partners.
Yes, I think we've already graduated several hundred students in Manila, and we've been able to show that they are able to get jobs much faster, and they're able to achieve starting salaries at a significant premium over those that who have not been able to take the program. And this is in a wide variety of jobs. banking, it is telco, it is IT, it is BPO. And our hope now is to really take that approach, take the enhanced employability of our students to other universities around the country, including, of course, UNC.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that there are a lot of proposals sent to Ayala along this line, knowing the advantage that they will have. So I'd like to ask you, why UNC and why Naga?
So I would like to say that there was a grand plan. Fred, we really were looking and are looking around the country. There was no specific plan to focus on Naga. I think it was meant to be. When the family of the founder, Jaime Hernandez, approached us, we immediately were interested for several reasons. One, we always look for leaders. And when we did a lot of our homework and our surveys, it's very clear that UNC is highly regarded in Bicol, has a very strong reputation amongst students, amongst parents, amongst employers. So it was starting from a very good base. I think under the leadership of the grandson of Dr. Hernandez, Bong Sison, as well as EVP Lily Anonas on the academic side, I think, and of course their whole team, right, and the other family members, I think UNC really has a very strong foundation and strong momentum. What we also like is, of course, Naga is famous for its good governance, and we've experienced that firsthand. Of course, BPI is active here, Ayala Land is active here, our other sister companies are active here. So we know that Naga is a good place to be from a transparency point of view, from an ease of doing business point of view. All of that has been a positive, right? And the growth here is quite strong. We felt, I would say the last thing I wanted to add is there's a good base of employers here, whether it be in IT BPO or the other industries, who we think we can really partner with. At the end of the day, our mission, the last thing I should say, this ties together, is I think we realized it as we did our due diligence. The vision of the founder, Dr. Jaime Hernandez, and our vision is very similar. When we did our town hall and I was reading the writings of Dr. Jaime Hernandez, he really focused affordable quality education, as good as that in Manila. That was his vision for Bicolanos. And our vision is all about affordable quality education. And we emphasize our definition of quality is the ability to deliver significantly better careers for our graduates, right? And because of that commonality, we are feeling quite confident that with the base, the strong academic foundation of UNC, and the employability that we bring from industry, that we can really deliver great careers for our students.
Okay. Well, Nagas, I understand, has also been chosen as one of the awarded most competitive cities. Have you also, are you telling me here also that Naga is a nice place for investment at this time? Because
I think that's already quite well known, right? I think Naga has won many awards. I think it's been ranked quite highly in terms of competitiveness. But we are hoping to further add to that momentum by, UNC is already an engine for progress. Together, there are many other, I think one of the attractions of Naga, it is considered an education hub. There are many other great schools here. And we are just hoping to add the element of employability to what is already very dynamic and strong here in Naga.
okay, so we expect that some of the students who will be graduating here will not only have the chance to work with some of the Ayala group of companies, but also other.
Absolutely, yes. We are really looking to train our students to have we want them to have as many choices as possible. In fact, the graduates of our partnerships in Manila, more of them go to our competitors than to us. Many of them go to us. We're happy about that. But we really want them to give them as many choices as possible. And we think that PEP, which I talked about, the Professional Employment Program, that's just one example. Now, we will bring other programs. But that program is a great foundation for them to get very good white-collar professional jobs, as well as those that want to eventually go abroad. It is a great foundation. Obviously, a very strong English communication skills give you a big advantage.
Right. Well, I'm sure that a lot of people watching us will always ask this question because they've been hearing about the coming in of your group. Ano ba yan, Fred? Papalitan na kaya ang pangalan ng UNC? Now there's a new group there. Ano bang plano ng Ayala on that issue?
Fred, thank you for that question because it has come up quite a lot, and at the town hall we really emphasized the reason we are investing in UNC is because it has a strong brand and a strong name. So we are definitely would never consider changing the name of University of Nueva Cáceres. It has a long, proud tradition and a strong reputation. I think the other thing I'll say is we're definitely not making this a shopping mall.
Well, I was about to ask that question.
That was the other question.
Right, I was about to ask that question because they know that UNC is strategically located in the city and you have this big area. So they've always been asking, Fred, ano ba tingin mo? Balita pa niyo maglalagay ng mga shopping mall dyan. So you were telling me that you will be focusing on education.
Yes, Ayala Education is a completely separate company from Ayala Land, which is the one that's developing malls. Our goal is I agree, we have 5 hectares. It's a beautiful campus in the heart of Naga, but our objective is to really maximize that from an educational perspective. So our vision would be to double and eventually triple the number of students that we're able to help, right? And our goal is, UNC is already one of the leading universities in Bicol. Our goal is to make it truly one of the leading universities in the country, right? And our goal is, our 2 other key goals are for our students to have the best careers possible, and for all of our stakeholders, not just the students, but all of our other stakeholders, including alumni, including, of course, the staff, both teaching and non-teaching, to really have the best school spirit in the country. So those are our objectives.
Okay, so nadangunin ng mga old people there, mga Bicolano, dahil babalyuhan ang pangaran kang UNC. And nadangun tama na bako ninyo convert into shopping mall. Very clear. We will again pause for a while. When we return, we shall continue